Hello again. So, just for its and niggles, I looked up all the words in that poem. I wonder why Forrest did that. I wonder what sort of dog Willie is to Forrest. What sort of dog Suki was. What does Old Faithful mean? What's that got to do with the chase? Hmm. Well, the story is real, the treasure is real. It's true. Hmm. Ernest Hemingway? Passion. Well, it did say sharing his passion. Hear me all and listen, O faithful. Hmm. Through and through. That's almost over and over. I'm not going to go through all of these, but some of these that I'm going past, they're in the chase, scrapbooks, etc. Or in the book, just. And if you were wondering, like, why, when I go over certain words, you obviously haven't taken any notice. Like, that's the film that Forrest talks about. Sure for the one that did. Oh, faithful for the one that did. Set in stone. If the try is sincere, if the try is oh faithful. See where this is going? What does confirmed mean? Is it nailed down? If you have warm waters halt, if you have beginning where warm waters halt, nailed down. If you have it confirmed, hear me all and listen, oh faithful. If the try is oh faithful, someone in the chase is obsessed. Someone in the chase is oh faithful. It's oh faithful for the one that did. Hmm. I don't know. There seems to be a pattern here. Oh, their hunger was taking on a reality, however that went. With Donny and Forrest lost, looking for Lois and Clark, looking for Lewis and Clark. Oh, keen as a mustard seed. How deep is Old Faithful? How deep is a hole? How Old Faithful is a hole? How deep is a hole? 9 miles? I don't know. Oh, as I have gone alone in there, and with my treasures bold, and with my treasures, oh faithful, I can bring some old faithful-hearted men. Told you, Forrest was honest. Remember when I did that poem? Come out of the fence, teacher, learn, into the wood. Nobody wanted to listen. You all wanted to mock me and do whatever you wanted to do. And now you know you shouldn't have done that. Bread in the bowl. Or it gets worse or better, depending how you look at it. Remember my Adam the Ant? Stand and deliver. But you didn't. But you really didn't, because it was all down the toilet. They make toilets, Adam Ant, and they do. Prince Charming, Prince Charming. Ridicule is nothing to be scared of. Don't you ever, don't you ever stop being dandy. Showing me your handsome Prince Charming. Burning into my mind. It was burning into my mind. Stable. Should have buried Skippy, Old Faithful. Found him in so much water. Did the hot water affect the patina? Should have buried Skippy upright. Prince Charming, Prince Charming. Ridicule is nothing to be said of. Did the Old Faithful water affect the patina? Hmm, I wonder. Did the hot water affect the patina? I don't know. If you are Old Faithful and in the wood, I give you title to the gold. I don't know. I'm just saying. If you look up all the words in the poem, if you look at that picture at stoof.com, begin it where Old Faithful waters, begin it where Old Faithful waters halt is actually begin and end it. Begin it where Old Faithful waters halt. Begin and end it where Old Faithful spouts. It could be comma, or you could change that, but it's still Old Faithful. See where this is going? Begin it where warm, because if you don't have it nailed down, you have nothing. So begin it where, or begin and end it. If you look up the words, if you look up all the words in the poem, you can read the poem differently, and you know where to go before you leave the house. Certain. Oh, a hole. Went on Ben's stream the other day, and I asked him, or I didn't ask him. I said, "You're stuck in a room, and there's a table, and you cut the table in half, and then you put two halves together, and you get a hole, and you go out of the hole because two halves make a hole. Words don't mean what you think they do." I could go Old Faithful right to it. I think we've had right already. So I could go Old Faithful to it. Sorry, I missed that. Well, I didn't miss it, but I just didn't say it. Humiliation rituals backfire. You'll never guess who's behind these rituals, won't I? Won't I? Forrest is old faithful, patriotic, patriotic. However you want to say that. I have faith in the Maverick. He's doing the do, but he was possessed. Didn't know which way was out because he was out and out, engaged. The bulldog spirit. Is that Winston Churchill? Maybe. Maybe. Baby. Maybe. Great. Someone is faithful. Someone is close. Someone close. In spitting distance. Are they? Oh, are they all faithful? Somebody is at all faithful. What are they doing there? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Down, down, deeper and down. Get down, deeper and down. Prince Valiant, Prince Charming, Prince Charming. Ridicule is nothing to be scared of. Popped on the nose? It must have come hard-nosed. Ha ha, trusted. Hello, back again. Trusted is all faithful. Oh, remember? Remember the 5th of November. Remember? From there, it's no place for the meek. I think I mentioned something about this. Enoch actually said the righteous. It's a place for the righteous. Is it a place for the meek? Oh no. Oh, told you it gets worse. Or better, depending how you look at it. Because if you look up all the words in the poem, hooked, sinker, oh, God, oh, no, don't, don't. You need an old faithful soul. You need an old faithful soul, a correct soul. Stop with the bullshit. You played a stupid game thinking that it would affect me in a way that I would not have faith in what I was doing. And it's like, just had to stay faithful, didn't you? You just had to stay faithful. So whatever you were doing to try and make out whatever it was, it's like, no, because if you have faith in the Maverick and are you getting it yet? Are you all faithful? Are you precise? Are you precise? See, I say things and I write things, and people come back as though they are God's gift to whatever, not even thinking, not even thinking. I'm just laughing at what they say and do because what I gave you, what I gave you was a whole lot of love and a whole load of information that would help you understand that I don't listen to fucking bullshit and that all this gaslighting and all this love bombing and all this crap. See, please listen. This is important going forward for those people that are not coming with me or us or them or whoever. You're not on the same level. That is not in any way, shape, or form an insult, merely a fact. The way you think is nothing like the way I think. Nothing like the way I think. And all of those evil, sad thoughts that you had about me, those thoughts are about yourself. Because I was not thinking those things, which is why you'll never win. Because you think bull, and I actually think. The reason you don't understand is you're not on the same level. You will never understand what I'm saying because you have not risen. You have not ascended. You have not done all of those words that these people talk about that I don't really care about. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about chakras. I don't care about spirituality. I don't care about all of these things. I care there is a creator and he looks after me, really looks after me. And he really looks after the 144,000. And he really looks after many other people. But the people he don't look after are those that deny him. He don't look after them. He don't look after those that blaspheme him. He don't look after all of those narcissistic people who think that they are God themselves. You see where this is going? So when I tell you something, it's to help you, not to help me. I already know. I'm already where I am. It doesn't matter to me. It matters to you. For you to get there, I'm already there. And yes, and yes, I will always be learning, but I will always be teaching too. It's just the way that it is. So when I say it was precise that Forrest talked about when he said precise, you do have to be precise because precise is old faithful and good and right and straight and brave and all of those things that say, go old faithful. So let's carry on, shall we? Oh, we didn't know which way was old faithful because where were they? Could they see? Could they see where they were? Could they see old faithful on this mountain? Could they see if they just wait? If old faithful went, I don't know. I wasn't there. Which way is out? Which way is old faithful? Ah, the four square, not the four corners. Nice to see you. To see you. Nice. If you listened, you could do this without me. If you listen to Forrest, it's in a faithful place. It's in a safe place. Oh, ready? I hear the sound of distant drums far away, so far away. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Not tired. Tried. Mad. It's a mad world. Is that mad comic? Ah, authenticity. How good is that? The Grim Reaper. He's showing up and showing out because you wouldn't listen. Thrilled. There's still more, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry, lass. There's loads more. There's loads more. Oh, I want to say loads more. I mean, a few more. Ah, the Supremes. I went all in. I went Old Faithful. Oh no, you got to go all in. Got to go all in. Lightning couldn't get out of his own way. So hear me, Old Faithful, and listen, Old Faithful. I'm telling you, it's Old Faithful. So listen, Old Faithful, and hear me good. No, so hear me, Old Faithful, and listen, Old Faithful. Boom! I think I talked about it. He was a detective in England. I think he must have seen it. Ah, as much as any man can listen, can Old Faithful, out, even. As much as any man can even out. As much as any man can Old Faithful. Can you, Old Faithful, and put it on a post-it note, a stamp, a very famous stamp of Old Faithful. I don't know. Do you get where this is going yet? Are you picking up what is being put down? Pat or Pam? Oh no, it's Pat. Chari is a shy guy. Well, shy anyway. I don't know, but I've been told Forrest Fenn done hit some gold. Some of you went by the book, didn't know just where to look. Sound, oh faithful, sound off. 1, 2, sound off. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, ABC, bring it on down. Because you can go by the numbers 1, 1, 1, 1, because it's Old Faithful in stone. Another brick off the wall. Is that where the spade is? A brick wall, a stone wall. Ah, self-willed, not self-willed. Iron. Old Faithful. Iron is Old Faithful. Iron is Old Faithful. Who the funk that? Iron. What? Iron? Well, it's not your solve. Iron is Old Faithful. Oh, well, well, well. I don't know. You just don't listen. You just don't listen. A big deal in the book. Big deal. Big. It's big. It's Old Faithful. Married. Old Faithful. See where this is going? Because some of you are probably still like, nah, 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 nah. Shut up. Shut up. Profound. Did Forrest say that? Was there a reason he said it? Humble. Some of you will never be humble, ever. But I'm trying to make sure that you come down close. Hope out of depression will make you hopeful. Hopeful. There. Old faithful. Oh, the treasure is Old Faithful. Excuse me, confirmation. Excuse me. The treasure is Old Faithful. The story is Old Faithful. The treasure is real. The story is real. It's looking like you might be talking at the back of your backside, doesn't it? You people that say, "I'm the solver. I'm the solver. I did it. I did it." Even though it wasn't really about that, but what can you do with a drunken sailor? What can you do? Ah, Hardy. Kiss me, Hardy. Oh, yes, you certainly are. And I don't know which way to put that. As thick as thieves. Remember, I told you about a song. My brother said, "Turn it down, Maz." And I thought it was part of the song. And that song was Oh Faithful. Oh, sorry. Respectable, respectable, Bell and Kim. Because I'm telling you two things. What you're hearing and what I'm actually telling you. And there's something that you need to be aware of about what I'm telling you. Respectable is Old Faithful. And shh, turn it down, Mario. Turn it down. Don't say. We were always on 5 minute alert or whatever it was. I'm raving, I'm raving. I'm raving with my feet 10 feet off the field. I'm raving, I'm raving. I don't know how many times I've done the raving stuff. But what can you do with a drunken sailor? What can you do with a drunk? A nutty, a nutty, a nutty on fire. I mean, I mean, I mean, if you read the front of the chase, you'll know what I mean. Ah, Lady Gaga, a meatbag. Just we're all meatbags. Don't take it, old faithful. Don't take it personal. Self-loving or self-learning. Turnt, turnt, Tyler, turnt, turnt. What sort of name is that to put on YouTube? Turnt. Oh, it's an old faithful one. Like, there are people in the chase who, for whatever reason, think that they're not traceable. And yet, through all of those names that they used, you've only got to go to the early YouTube videos of like the Digging Gypsies, Illinois Ghost, Toby, and Shelley. Like, go to those, see the names, and then find those names attached to those accounts or the emails, and you know who these people are. Like, we know who Lane is. It's like you can't hide. Like, you give us messages, you talk to us years and years ago, and you think that, we've forgotten all about it. And I'm pretty sure the FBI or, whoever, anybody who's interested, if they needed to, with that information, they could find out who you were and, knock on your door and just say, "Oi, apparently you did this and this and this." Like all those names that people think that, well, probably I've forgotten or we've forgotten, me and Davey. But no, I certainly haven't. And I remind, Davey now and again about these people that who spoke to us in chat or gave us emails or whatever with, bullshit information that is supposed to make us believe something that isn't true. And it's like you're all part of a whole load of bullshit, thinking that you can get away with it because we don't know who you are. But Would take 2 seconds to find out who you are. And yes, I do know your last name, Elaine, or the last name that you used, B-L-A. So it's like all those people that offered to stitch me up. Thanks. But you didn't get away with nothing. Like you all thought you got away with it and you beat the crap out of me and you'd won until I told you about the scene. It goes away. You think the bloke's beaten to crap and the picture pans away and then you just see an empty space and then the person stands up, gets up. And you know when that happens, oh shit, like you made that person. Sometimes it's you made them mad and sometimes it's, or more often than not, you let that person find out who they were. And now they know they're going to kick your ass. Like everything that you did brought them to the point where they went, hang on a minute, I got this. And that's the point that you think, uh-oh. And that's where we're at. Uh-oh. So, turnt. Bonsai! Bonsai! All in again. Always moving. Oh, faithful. Always moving forward. Forward. Onward. Ah, champing at the bit. Hot to trot. Full of beans. Is that 57 varieties of beans? Maybe. Baby. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. It's never beyond hope. There is always hope if you are using metal and resolve. And you put a hanky underneath your saddle because you're standing tall because your bum is hurting. Ah, that's Wool and the Bull or whatever in New Mexico. I don't remember what else. Oh, look, we have another one. Connected. Not that one. This one. And this one. But this one and this one and this one. And I'll tell about it. So, Old Faithful, take the chest and go in peace. I could go, Old Faithful, to it. Begin it. Begin and end it where Old Faithful, warm, just take the chest and go in peace. When you went, Old Faithful to it. I could go Old Faithful right to it. I could go straight Old Faithful to it. I could go straight Old Faithful to it. Are you picking it up yet? Or are you still going, nah, that can't be it? Well, Forrest said he was a can do type of guy. A can do. And when I first came into Chase, I said, if Forrest says he can do it, begin it, then he can do it. He can do. He can, Old Faithful, it. He can, if he says he can do it. If he can Old Faithful it, he can Old Faithful it. But you're not listening and you're not looking up all the words because you're not listening. So if Forrest says he can Old Faithful it, then he can Old Faithful it. That's just what it is. Still not happy? Still not believing? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my goody good 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 good. No, you have to be there in person to get it. You can't do it from your house. You have to come all the way to the United States of America and you have to be there, our faithful. What? You don't have to be there in person. You just have to know that it's all faithful. But wait, what? But you have to go boots on the ground. You know nothing. I've done 50 boots on the ground. You know nothing. I've done 50 boots on the ground and I know all about treasure hunting. And you have to be, Forrest said, you have to be there in person. Yeah, you do. You have to be Old Faithful. That's where you have to be. You have to be in person. That's where you have to be. Finding it before you leave your house. Never going boots on the ground. Just looking up the words. If you listen, Old Faithful, if you hear me, Old Faithful, you might think and know, hang on, has Forrest just said it's a Old Faithful? I don't know. I don't know. Did he? Is it possible that everything was all about Old Faithful because it's in a Old Faithful place? It's very safe. It's in a place people would not normally go. Would you go in Old Faithful? Would you go there? Would you go in Old Faithful? No. No, you wouldn't. Because it's in a place people would not normally go. Everywhere you go, everyone else is going. Arizona, yeah, gone there. Utah, yeah, gone there. New Mexico, blah, 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 blah. All those places people go. There's no proxy. Just go there. Just tell him where it is. If you know where it is, if you have a handicap, well, actually, Forrest, you know, slight handicap, hot water, that sort of stuff. Not really. No, if I just tell you where it is, tell you where it is, would that be okay? Would that be okay? Tell me where it is, I'll go get it myself. Except if I was younger, I'd go get it. And then even I couldn't go back and get it now. Well, hang on. You said tell me where it is and you get it. Maybe it's not there. Maybe it's not there. I can't go back and get it now. Happy, Happy. I know I am. I'm sure I am. I'm Happy. Always been Happy. Because it's just a game. The thrill of the chase. It's just a game. It's just a game of life. Collective. The collective. What's another way of saying the collective? 144,000. That is the collective. That is the all faithful. That is the righteous, as you just read. They are the people that Enoch talked about. They are the fucking treasure that you people had all along. You used, abused, and gave it so much flipping shit. Hidden in plain sight. All the wealth that you people had off the backs of others, that treasure, the 144,000, that treasure that you so misused. Now, now, that treasure that you already had it, hidden in plain sight, you had it. It made you wealthy. It made you famous. It made you beautiful. And now you don't have it. And yet you already did. You already did. Now you want it back. Tough titty. Tough titty. The collective. It's all right now, baby. It's all right now. Because only the worthy will know the light, will know the love that was intended for this planet and all planets and all realms and all dimensions and for all of God's creation. Gotta be square, man. Hip to be square. Remember? Square. Oh, faithful. How did Forrest do that? You're my heart, you're my soul. I'll keep it shining everywhere I go. Putting one's heart, which is in Wyoming, and soul into it. Oh, yes, Herculean. Uh-oh, is he back? Hercules, are you back? Guess who's back? Back again. Yes, he's back. Yes, he's back. Yes, he's back. Yes, he's back. Grind. Did I mention that? Oh, I did. I think I said Montana. Did I not? But no, nobody wants to listen. Flux. What were the other places? There's a bank there with a red eye. Not an the letter I. 9. I. Just trying to give you a helping hand, but you don't want to listen. Just full of lies. 100, 100%, 100, 100%, 100, 100%, 100%, 100, giving it 100%. Uh-oh. Why is it that I must go into a go-go? Everybody's going to a go-go. Why is it that I must go? Oh, faithful. Why is it that I must? Oh, faithful. Why is it that I must go and leave my trove for all to seek? You on the potty? Ah, this is how the Native American Indians must have felt. Without reservations. Before you came along, dear, perfect. Are you saying it? I don't think you are. Are you? Your old faithful revenge is me wearing the bracelet. Your old faithful revenge. The fact that you didn't say it was old faithful. The fact someone else is the solver. The fact that you have to go through the cold. Your old faithful revenge is me wearing the bracelet because the chest has been found, but you can't have it. I said, keep the bracelet, keep the bracelet, keep the bracelet. Your old faithful revenge is me wearing the bracelet, which means even if it wasn't at Old Faithful, even if it wasn't at Old Faithful, even if you just had to say to Forrest, Forrest, it's Old Faithful, even if it wasn't Old Faithful, you know, you know, he had the treasure. Must have done. Otherwise, he wouldn't have worn the bracelet. Wasn't in the book, the chest that Jack found. We saw pictures. No bracelet there. So your Old Faithful revenge, the fact that you said Old Faithful, the fact that you found it, and the fact that you got nothing for it, Your revenge will be me wearing the bracelet. Undamaged? The blaze is damaged? What? Treasure? The minute, the second hand? Or is that minute? What does that mean? It's not associated with a man-made structure. Attached to? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I was just saying, like a ball of fire on the up and up. Ah, MK Ultra. MK Old Faithful. Doesn't work, does it? Doesn't work. It's just energy. Like, take the energy out of the air, transmute it, alchemize it, or send it back and fuck up some equipment. I don't know. I don't know. Remember I did a video saying that we don't need laptops. We don't need them. Don't need them. It's just energy. Like, how does this laptop work that sends a message and back? Go into lock, stock, and two smoking barrels. Is that another film? I don't know, but I've been told Forrest Fenn done hit some gold. Fresh, exciting, so exciting to me, yeah. Oh, it's playing hard. Oh, I'll be out for blood. This sounds like you lot. Oh, that sounds like me in love. This sounds like you lot. Look, it's amazing, isn't it? Same word and just what? What? Are you sure? Oh, I've gone overboard. On the level. Do it. Go on. Oh, faithful with confidence. Moving with confidence. Oh, faithful with confidence. Knowing before you leave the house, before you even do anything. Confident. Moving with confidence. Sure for the one that did. Hang on, all of these things seem to be saying it's all faithful. Am I missing something here? Oh, high pressure. Biddable. I can cross that street anytime I want because I'm a spiritual person. Ripe? That fruit? Is it ripe? Is that fruit? Right. My mother wouldn't bite down hard on a biscuit. Hard magic you do. Hard magic, it's true. If you watch my videos, you know these are all the things that I've already said to you. Already said. Over and over. It's that old faithful, old faithful, old faithful magic you do. Hard magic you do. That hard magic, it's true. It's old faithful. True is old faithful. Real is old faithful. The story is real. The treasure is real. The story is all faithful. The treasure is all faithful. Are we picking up yet? Ring, 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 ring. Why don't you give me a call? Do, 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 do. Huh. Lion-hearted. Well, I'm in the land of the free lions. Methinks he's a little bit lion-hearted. Bit like Richard the Lionheart, to be fair. Yeah, stout-hearted men. Remember them? Oh, lion-hearted men too. Ah, Daredevil, a superhero. Whee! Let's have a comic on that. Draconian. Dragon bracelet. Bull headed. It's all good stuff. Uh-oh, here comes Ned. Here comes Ned, the swashbuckling Ned Kelly, as game as Ned Kelly. Jumping, jump, 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 jump for my love. Jumping, feel your touch. Jump, your effort will be if you decide to take on this mission. Dun, 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 dun. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Were the old faithful. Your effort will be worth the old faithful. So hear me, old faithful, and listen, old faithful. Your effort will be worth the old faithful. Do, 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 do. This message will self-destruct in 30 seconds. Picking it up yet? No? Okay, fair enough. I don't know, but I've been told Forrest Fenn done hit some gold. Spartans! Hoo-ha! The 300! Ding, 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 ding. Hard bitten biscuit. Hang tough. Stand pat. Do, 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 do. Continuous and contiguous. Dun, 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 dun. It's continuous, contiguous. It's all faithful. Do, 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 do. It's all faithful and contiguous. It's continuous. Uh-oh. Bulky, not halt. Huh. Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. By warm waters halt. It's furious. Furious. Furiouser. Furiouser. Crazy. Crazy. Uh-oh. It's peppery. Oh, it's set in concrete. Oh no. Set is Old Faithful. In it's Old Faithful in Old Faithful. No way, Jose. Set and Horus and Osiris and Isis and Nephi Doodle and blah 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 and Hathor and all of those people. But it's set dun, 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 in concrete with all that pepper stuff around it. Don't be cruel. to a heart that's true. Gingy. I don't want no other love. Baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Don't be cruel. Don't forget Frosty's inch. Clean hands. Booyah. You need clean hands. You need clean hands. You need clean hands. You need all faithful hands. Because that water could be hot. It could be hot. It could affect the patina. It could be hot. It could be all faithful because all faithful is hot. Could be all faithful water affecting the patina. What? And you're going to need clean hands if you got gloves on. Uh-oh, here it comes. It's bulletproof. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. No, please, no. No. Surely people must listen now. We have a correct solve because you need a correct solve, which makes it Old Faithful, an Old Faithful solve. And now, for you people who still don't believe, it's simple. Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of the word simple? What does simple mean? It means Old Faithful. No, no, it's simple. What? You just told us the answer, Forrest. No. What? Well, you told us all the answer. That early in the chase. It's simple. That's the answer. The answer is it's simple. It is simple. But what? A correct Old Faithful solve, correct is Old Faithful, and a simple solve is Old Faithful. And you just told us it's Old Faithful all those times. All of those times. In all of those words. Did the Old Faithful water affect the patina? A correct solve, a Old Faithful solve. It is Old Faithful. Simple. What? You mean all of this time you were laughing at us, going, here's your answer, 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 here's your answer. I'm telling you the answer all of these times. It's simple. When you're told, you're going to think, why didn't I think of that? It's simple. That's the answer. Why didn't I think of that? Forrest said the answer's simple. Holy shit, he just told me the answer's simple. And that's the answer. It's Old Faithful. Why didn't I think of that? Damn, he's smart, isn't he? He's just told me the answer. And I'm thinking, it ain't that simple. I can't do it because it's really hard. It's really difficult. And he's thinking, no, it's simple. That's the answer. The answer, it's simple. Like when you find out what the answer is that I just told you is Old Faithful, you're going to think, shit, well, now I think of that. Why didn't I think that Forrest just told me in all of these words that he looked up what the answer is? Bold is Old Faithful. Brave is Old Faithful. Good is Old Faithful. Just is Old Faithful. All is Old Faithful. But simple is Old Faithful. Like, no, 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 you didn't just tell me the answer, Forrest. You did not just tell me the answer that it was simple. And now that I know that it's simple, like, why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think that you just told me the answer was simple? You told me the answer is simple, and I didn't believe you. But if I believed you that the answer was simple and looked up the word simple, I would see that it was Old Faithful. But it gets worse. Or better, depending on which cinema you go to, or which taxi rank you go to, or which plum you had. Sticking to one's guns. Stone! It's set in Old Faithful. Concrete. All of that stuff. What the heck? Oh no! Old Faithful tyres. Oh no! We went through Old Faithful. Oh no, it's getting worse. Here we go. Oh dear. Oh, oh, oh. I don't want to tell you. You'll get upset. You still probably don't believe me yet, but you'll get upset. Very, very upset. Very blooming upset. Absolutely blooming. Crashing like Kareen. That crash with the tree and the elder and everything, and the Kareen and the da 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 da. Two or four. Two. Two. Desmond, do two. Two can keep a secret. If one of them is Old Faithful, don't. Two can keep a secret. If one of them is Old Faithful, if one of those secrets is Old Faithful, and the other secret is another video. But two secrets, my secret treasure. One you know about, Old Faithful, and a secret, another secret that you don't know about, or you may know about now because you're a bunch of thieves. But don't. Two can keep a secret if one of those secrets is Old Faithful. Are you picking up yet? Probably not, but it don't matter. I don't care, right or wrong. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. If I gave a shit, things would have got really bad really quick. Really quick. Really quick. Death or glory. Stop at nothing. Remember nothing? Oh no, it's an egg. Ornery. Ornery. Baby. Everything is all right. Uptight. Out of sight. Baby. Everything is all right. Molly was in the Titanic. The unsinkable Titanic. Which sank. But the unsinkable Molly, old faithful Molly, she didn't. Old faithful Molly, that rich girl, she didn't. She was unsinkable. She was old faithful Molly. Always, always, always. Do, 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 do. Not joking. The Manic Street Preachers. He's so macho, he's gotta be so macho. He's gotta be big and strong enough to turn me on. He's gotta have big brown eyes. No, 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 no. There was a chest, and in this chest, there was a stick and a key, and it was a sticky. And in there, the finder went, hang on, that's Old Faithful. That stick key, that's Old Faithful. What's that doing in there? That chest wasn't in Old Faithful. What's that sticky? Why is there a stick and a key in that chest? What's that got to do with anything? What's that got to do with the price of cheese? Oh, it's Old Faithful. A stick and a key. A sticky. It's funny, but it's true. Oh dear. It's funny. I laughed. You might not have known that, but I laughed. Oh, oh dear. What does that remind you of? Is that a picture on Stoof? It does look a bit Rambo-esque, doesn't it? That picture on Stoof. Don't you think? On that telly. It's a bit Rambo-esque. Oh no, collected works. Oh no. Old Faithful stuck on that telly and then collected works is oh sorry. We've got Old Faithful Trusted and we've got Old Faithful Granite. Oh, Granite Granny. Oh dear. Because I got better, not bitter, because I come from a better family. Just the way that it goes. Oh, it's locked. That attic is locked. That Old Faithful, the fish, the cutthroat trout. It's an Old Faithful trout. Is that Mr. Brown? Mr. Brown is an Old Faithful trout. Oh no, here comes that tiger that was killed. That Old Faithful tiger in Vietnam. Or that chicken. He's not afraid. Nightly, nightly, daily and nightly. Oh, uh, hmm, chess piece. Don't know. A knightly and a queenly. Well, I am Mars, so warlike. I'd say, yep, that could be me. The old faithful truth. You gotta laugh. No, come on, you gotta laugh, haven't you? Greg and the old faithful truth. Oh, you gotta laugh. Scrappy Dappy Doo. Remember Scooby Doo? If it weren't for those pesky meddling kids, we got away with it. Drive me to the first clue. Oh dear, I don't know. Ah, this is me. I mean what I say. And like a bad penny, always turning up. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! A grave? A grave? A grave? Oh dear. You got to be careful what you say, haven't you? You got to be careful. Oh look, there's that bloke that made them boots out of tyres. Not backward income. Oh look, here it is. The Titanic. A necessary evil. A old faithful evil. Excuse me, confirmation. Who was that? Who was that old faithful evil? A ne- Excuse me, confirmation. The necessary evil. Who was bossy, very bossy. In fact, I don't know. Maybe even took over. I see. I see, said the blind man. I see. Dog eat, dog eat, dog eat, dog eat, dog eat. Need daddy o. Ah, Adam and the ants. Adam and dog eat, dog eat, dog. That's how you work. That's how you work. Dog eat dog. I don't work like that. I don't work like that. No. Hangter. I don't work like dog eat dog. Nope. 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 But I am quick to bounce back. I do roll with the punches. It is in the bag. Oh, there's your shoe. Oh no! No! Take it away! Stay away from me! This truth. I can't handle the truth. If it didn't rock your boat before, if you were still going, nah, nah, I don't believe you, it's nailed down. If you don't have it nailed down, if you don't have it nailed down, you have nothing that we talked about earlier, further up. Nothing. If you don't have it nailed down, you have nothing. If you don't have it, oh faithful, you have nothing. If your it is not oh faithful, you have nothing. Begin and end it where warm or faithful. If you don't have it, begin and end it where oh faithful. If you don't have that nailed down, you have nothing. Jack, you have Jack. If you don't have Old Faithful, stick key, if you don't have the sticky that's in the chest, that is Jack's chest, with the stick key in it, if you don't have the sticky, then you have Jack, 9 Mile Hole. You have the BS that is nothing is as it seems. You have. I don't have that. I know what it is. I know the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me, God. There ain't nothing, nothing. There is no wool anywhere that is going to be pulled over my eyes. No deals that you want to make. No sending some sly person in, some cute little so and so or whatever it is with your fucking bullshit contracts. No, 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 no. Already known. Every little shitty plan that you had. Now, please listen. I don't hate anyone. I don't care. I don't care. Still have faith in the Maverick. Still believe trying to do the right thing. Still believe that. But no. Hell no. No. Stop your bullshit. Already know. Answers. Already know. Answers. Already know. Told you for 4 years, 5 years. Get a grip. Get a grip. Those of you that need to do some soul searching, I suggest you start soul searching. Those of you that don't give a monkeys, that still want to attack, even though everything that you're doing is hurting you, be my guest. Keep doing it and bury yourself. Your choice, not mine. I don't care. I don't care. Still trying to destiny swap. I don't care. Still trying to do all of this that has never worked, will never work, ever, ever. Now you've been asked, you've been requested, you've been told, you've been warned. It's just gone on and on and on to the point nothing so far has come out of anger or out of retaliation or whatever it is that you're trying to get. Because, listen, if it does, you cease to exist. I'm not threatening you. I'm telling you that's how powerful God, Mom, that's how powerful the gods are, goddesses, whatever. That's how powerful they are. You cease to exist if if this is not done out of love. This is not done out of kindness. This is not done out of being giving people grace to be who they are, to act the way that they act, knowing that they're going to get karma. That's up to them. It's up to them. If you want to F around and find out, if you want to F around and find out, I can oblige. I'll ask mum and dad. I'll just say, do it. Like they want to F around and find out. They still want to try and slow it down. They still want to do this. They still want to do that. And if it gets to the point, wherever you've got it in your, whatever the divine plan is that's already written, when it gets to that point, go ahead, do it. They don't want to listen. I've tried 5 years. Tried. I've tried. I have tried for so long to say stop. Just stop. And you don't want to because uh, you think, excuse me, by losing control, you end up with nothing. Idiots. The fact that you thought that meant you ended up with nothing because now you've lost control. You see, what you should have done is work with the treasures, the stuff that was keeping you in the lifestyle that you're happy with, to stay in the lifestyle that you're happy with. Like, understand how you were, where you were, how you got what you got. You've done it so long that you thought that you had the power. And you wanted to take away the power from someone else. Hang on. Well, hang on. Think about it. You thought you had the power, but you wanted to take the power away from someone else. Listen, which means their power is pretty strong, isn't it? If you want their power, if you want it, if you want it, must be pretty strong. So what you did was you took something that was good for you took something that was good for you, and you weaponized it against you. Not very smart. Not very smart at all. Not very smart at all. Just not. You took something that was good for you, kept you in a lavish lifestyle, and you weaponized it against you. So, nailed down. If you don't have it, old faithful, begin it. If you don't have it, old faithful, then you have nothing. Your old faithful revenge is me wearing the bracelet. It's in a old faithful place. It's old faithful. It's simple. You need a old faithful solve. Are you getting it yet? I, as far as Fenn, am telling you the answer. If you bother to look up the words, I'm telling you the answer. So hear me, old faithful, and listen, old faithful. If you are old faithful, I'm telling you the answer. If you just listen, if you look up all the words in that poem like I did, and look at what I'm telling you, not me, Forrest is saying this. And if you had faith and followed it precise, old faithful, you would get to old faithful because it's simple, old faithful. It will fit on a post-it note, stamp of old faithful. Old faithful. It's a correct old faithful solve. It's a simple old faithful solve. It's a simple solve. And when you find out how simple it is, you're going to go, why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think? Why didn't I think or think? Why didn't I think that he was telling me to solve? When he says it's a simple solve, why don't I just think, what does simple mean? What does simple mean? If it's a simple solve, how simple is simple? Oh, simple is old faithful. Why don't I just go there then? So it's nailed down, old faithful. As much as oh, able to, what was that? Something to do with Abel, something else. Oh, Cain and Abel. Oh, this solid as a rock. That's what this love is. That's what we've got. It's timeless. Oh, 'cause I knocked on wood, begging, begging you. Give me hard-boiled egg. Oh no. Nearly there. Nearly there. Nearly. It's awesome. Awesome. Husky. Begging you. I don't block anybody. I don't have anyone. Old Faithful. Nobody else has said Old Faithful. I don't have anyone blocked. I don't have anyone. Old Faithful. Because it's a never ending story. Da, 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 da. Remember the video I did with him on his horse? Those hoodoo flipping doodahs. Never ending story. Da, 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 da. Thick. Thick as thieves. It's the final countdown. Do 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 do. I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it. Point blank. Point blank. Point blank. So basically, we were told it's simple, and nobody believed that it was. And yet, at each, I don't know, interview, Forrest was telling us the answer. Someone is close. Someone is old faithful. Patient. Spelt wrong. Spelt right. Spelt wrong. Patient is old faithful. Truthful. Loving. Did the hot water. Did the old faithful water affect Tina? If you are old faithful and in the wood, I give you title to the goal. Hmm. I learned so many words in so many minutes. Begin it where old faithful. So, you may not believe, baby, everything is upright. It was uptight, but we'll do that. You should have buried Skippy, old faithful. Burning into my mind. Oh, faithful, into my mind. It's not written down anywhere. It's not. It's not written down anywhere. But I told you all that it is. Not me, Forrest. Oh, but it is written. It's written in stone. It's written in concrete. Remember the little chat that Forrest was having with Shiloh? Concrete. Maybe you could hide it again in the same place. It's just been found. Nobody's going to find it there. But it's just been found. It's just been found. Why are you saying no one's going to find it there if it's just been found? And why would you hide it again in the same place? Unless, unless what? Begging you. You may say I'm crazy, but I think I'm bold. And bold, and bold, and bold, and stout, and serious. Let's get serious. Let's get serious and fall in love. Or in Old Faithful. So, I think Old Faithful. How Old Faithful is a whole? Hmm. Well, Old Faithful is a whole because the water that was under the ground decided it needed a way out. If you've been with 4 eyes and found a blaze, look quickly down. Whoosh! Your quest has ceased. Ah! Ah! That's the blaze! There it goes! But, 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 a very important word. But, Tariscant, with marvel gaze. Just, oh faithful, oh faithful, take the chest and go in peace. Because if you stay there too long, psst, the blaze is back up, and that water's hot. So tarry scant with marvel gaze. Watch the blaze go up, watch the blaze come down. Go get the chest. Get the flock out of there. Now, in all of your souls, which are total BS, none of you talk about, well, we've got to get the heck out of there because what? Because what? Well, there must be a proxy. Well, it must be this. Well, it must be that. No, no. It's simple. And when you find out what it is, you're going to think, why not think of that? Because it really is simple. And it really does fit on a post-it note. 1972, 1973, can't remember. Somewhere, I don't know. There's different ones, but Oh Faithful, 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 Oh Faithful. So, all of you people that thought that you would make me doubt myself, that I didn't know what was happening, that blah, 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 whatever it was that you got involved in, I didn't have any worries because I knew what the original soul was. But I also know what the other soul is. Excuse me, confirmation. And I also know that, excuse me, more confirmation. Whatever Forrest did, however Forrest did it, he did not do it alone because he always had his spirits with him. So, if that's the case, so I've gone alone in there and with my treasures, oh, faithful, I think, therefore I am. Whoever was obsessive is still obsessive. It's old faithful for the one that did. Sticky, stick key in that chest tells the finder it's old faithful. And his old faithful revenge, being that there's a stick key in the chest and not a bracelet the Forrest is going to be wearing, your old faithful revenge will be me wearing that bracelet that you said I could have. Now, I don't know how many of you knew this, but I do know you were playing a very, very dangerous game. You are not, listen, you're not playing against me. This game of life, this game of life that you're playing, mom and dad, it's their creation, it's their game, and you are never, ever, ever gonna win. And when they say, touch not my anointed, they mean it. They mean it. Don't touch an earth angel. Don't touch a chosen one. Whatever. Whatever the job interview, whatever the job interview, somebody, somebody aced the test and is working for mum and dad. And that job is underway. And I advise anyone who still thinks, who still thinks that they can stop it, stall it, change it, think again. You will never, you will never, you will never succeed. Never, never succeed. Because, please listen, if you go too far to a point that you will so much as hurt whoever they have chosen, it's already known. It's already known. If you get to a point where you're going to do something that could potentially have an effect, it isn't. But if you get to that point, you will be stopped in every way, shape, and form. You will be stopped. That's just the rule of the universe. It's just the rule of God. You don't break those rules. Those spiritual laws, you don't break them. You don't even bend them. You tried for many years to bend those rules, bend those laws, and get away with being evil sons of bitches, bastards, whatever. But now you're seen. You're seen for everything that you do. And everyone who has been mislabeled has also been seen for everything they didn't do. And you owe recompense to those people in history and those people in the present. And you had 5 years of me telling you the truth to understand that you were not getting away with it and that you do not have the power to go against God. Because that's who you're going against. You're not going against me. You're not going against 144,000. You're going against God, who already knows the answers. And while you think that you can manipulate people and do all these spells and whatever it is that you did, and now they're waking up, well, one person definitely waking up, you don't have the power. Your powers have been stripped. You know that. The backfire, you know that. You know the pain, you know the anguish, you know the loss, you know all of that, and you're still trying. And I don't care. Keep trying. You're just hurting yourself. You really are just hurting yourself. And you will never, it will, you know the law. You must know the law. What's written for someone, what's meant for someone will never pass them by. Never pass them by. They will always get it. They will always get it. which means, which means they're going to get it. Even if you delayed it, they're going to get it. You're never going to get it, ever. Never going to get it. 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 And you're not delaying anything. What you are doing is speeding up like your days on earth. That's what you're doing. That's all you're doing. Because it's already written. But this will happen when it's supposed to happen. It will happen when it's supposed to happen. I told you. You're trying to stop the union. That union will take place. It doesn't it doesn't matter how many people you attack, whatever it is that you do. You already found out in the first union that you're wrong to do what you did. It's not the person that you attack, it's the person that gets married. That's it. That's it. So if you attack 500 people in the hope of stopping a divine union, you don't stop it because it already happened. It's already happened. It's already happened. You just haven't seen it yet. It's already happened because it's the person that gets married. The person that gets married. Listen, the person that gets married. Whatever you do, whoever you try to attack, the person that gets married. It happens. They get married. They have the child. It's already written. It's already written. There is nothing that you're doing that is stopping it. There is nothing that you're doing that is delaying it. In your sense, in the way you think of things, you're delaying it because you live in the 3D. You live on this world and you say, oh, it's been 16 days or however many, longer than when it's supposed to happen, whatever it is. No, no, it hasn't. It's because you're expecting it. You're expecting it, hoping that it didn't happen then, hoping it doesn't happen then, hoping that it doesn't happen then. It wasn't supposed to happen. It's supposed to happen in 16 days in the future or whatever, 2 days in the future, 1 day in the future. It's supposed to happen then. You're not delaying nothing. You think if you do this and this and this and this, you're stopping it happen. But it's going to happen in the future. So the person that you think you're delaying, you're not, because they're waiting for the future. They're not waiting for what you're doing. They don't care. They know that it already happens in the future. They know it already happens in the future. It's already theirs. It's already been given to them. They're not on this 3D going, oh, woe is me. That's not happening. That's not happening. They're going, oh, it's going to be such and such a time. I don't know how to tell you, like, you're just not listening. I've already told you the past, the present, the future, all together, combined, thousands of years ago, thousands of years in the past, in the future, and now, all at the same time, all at the same time. Then we get one future because everything comes together as one timeline or whatever it is, however it is, whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I just know I want to live in a world that doesn't have people like you in it. That's it. I want to live in a world that doesn't have people like you in it. Because that unconditional love, which is bullshit, bullshit. People talk about unconditional love. Yes, unconditional love. You know how you get unconditional love? For yourself. Love yourself unconditionally. Everybody else, all those people you don't know, you can love them the same as you love yourself unconditionally. But once they do something to go against you, there comes a condition. It's that simple. There comes a condition. I can still love you. I can still love you. But now it becomes conditional. I don't want anything to do with you because of what you did. And you can't be trusted. So therefore, the condition is because I can't trust you, I can still love you as long as I don't have anything to do with you. And there's other reasons, for different people. But once you interact with people, giving them unconditional love is great. But if they don't want to accept it, you're fucked. Can't give them something they don't want. And once they betray that unconditional love, it then becomes conditional because you don't want to get betrayed again. So unconditional love, same as forgiveness, it's for self. Forgive yourself and have unconditional love for yourself. The person that you are, the things that you've done, the things that gonna do, whatever. Great, unconditional. Unconditional love for that person and self-love for that person. Forgive you for all the things that you've done, that you've been through, whatever. But it's not for other people. It's for yourself. The forgiveness, mom and dad can forgive if they see that they're worthy of forgiveness. But this bullshit that you talk, it's like, what? No. Unconditional love is impossible. You can love somebody unconditionally until they screw you over. And then you don't have to love them unconditionally anymore. Then you have to put in conditions. Because that's where the forgiveness comes in. To love you unconditionally, I have to forgive everything that you have done. No, I choose not to do that. Myself, yes. I'll forgive myself. I love myself unconditionally. Fine. Great. Because I know that I'm not going to fuck myself over. And everything that I've done is in the past. But other people in the outside world, this world that we're in, I don't know that of other people. I can love them unconditionally. People that I don't know, I love unconditionally. Even though they might be as bad as, I've been or worse than I've been or whatever. I can love them unconditionally because I am not interacting with them. But once I interact with them, I may still love them unconditionally because they do absolutely nothing to make me put conditions on them. But once they do something to make me put a condition on them, then that unconditional love goes out the window. Because at that point that they betray me, they're going to ask for forgiveness. And I'm going to say, no, I'm not going to forgive you. Right? I don't mind what you did. I'm not going to hold it against you. I don't care. But you can't be with me anymore. My unconditional love for you is on the fact that you don't have nothing to do with me. I can love you from a distance. So my unconditional love for you has a condition that says, as long as you're not interacting with me, I can love you as a person. But it can't be unconditional because you betrayed me. And I'm not going to love someone who betrays me unconditionally. It just ain't going to happen. That's just bullshit 3D rubbish that, no, same as forgiveness. Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to beat the crap out of you or kill you or whatever it is. Forgive me. Forgive me. No, you live with the pain and the anguish and everything else. Not going to judge you. Don't care. You want forgiveness? Go see God. Everything that you did, I don't care. I don't care. Like, I really don't care. But I'm not going to trust you to the point that I'm going to let you get into my energy, let you steal from me, let you take over my flipping possessions or whatever, let you, break my heart and do all the things that you hoping to do. No, that's just stupid. That's just stupid. No, I don't forgive you, but I don't care. I don't have to forgive you. I never cared in the first place. This you destroying me, blah 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 blah, doesn't work if I don't have to forgive you, if I don't care, if I don't judge you. But you people that try and make me angry and do these things, it'll only work if I cared about it. You people that are trying to get a rise out of me, it would only care if I cared. It would only work if I cared. Like, you can insult me and do all the things that you want. If I don't care, it doesn't work, does it? It doesn't work. And I don't have to forgive you for you doing it on purpose, which is what you people do. So no, no forgiveness. No unconditional love. Yes, there was. I love everybody and everything until they screw me over, and then you're out. But there's no chances. It doesn't remain unconditional love. It doesn't. It doesn't remain unconditional. It can't do. That's just stupid. Oh yeah, I forgive you and I still love you. Yeah, come in and stick those swords in my back again. No, no, thank you. No, I'm not just talking for me. I'm talking for lots of people. No, those swords in my back, I don't want them, and I'm not going to forgive you. I don't judge you for doing it. I don't care. You did what you thought was going to make your life better, and you were wrong. And now you're going to pay for it. And I don't care. I don't care. I don't need to care. I don't have to forgive you for doing it so you can feel better. I don't have to forgive myself because I don't care. I don't judge you for it. I've no need to. It's not my job to judge anyone. So, while sometimes some things get me angry, and you don't want me angry, you really don't. But while sometimes some things get me angry, it doesn't take long for me to be, back where I am. And the only things that really get me angry are the games that I play because they're set up to just be non user friendly. They're set up that way. They're set up to drive you crazy. So you won't win. Like they don't play as they're supposed to play. I said the other day. If you get into a car, you press a button to turn the heater on, the heater comes on. You press a button to the window down and up, it goes down and up. Press the button to do the indicators, it does the indicators. But you try and play a game, and it's like the buttons you press don't seem to have the effect that they're supposed to have. That's just crazy. Like, can you imagine a car like that? You press, to indicate left and it turns right, indicates right. Or you try and, turn the window down and it just opens the door. What? No. So, you know, this reality of ours is not very real. Nothing is as it seems. So you have to get to the point where I am not breaking any rules. Some of you people think I'm breaking rules and doing this or doing magic or whatever. I'm not. Not doing any of that. You think that because that's the sort of person you are. But I'm not playing your game. But if you think that I'm breaking rules or laws, I'm not playing your game. So how can I break any laws? It's a different game. You're still playing checkers and I'm playing Monopoly or something else. Like, I'm not breaking any laws because I'm not playing your game. You're involved in my game, but you're still playing your game while you're supposed to be playing mine. I don't know. So I'm not breaking any laws, and they're my rules, and I'll use them any fucking way I want to use them, and it has nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing, unless you want to play, unless you want to play alongside. If you want to play against, it has nothing to do with you because you're not equipped to play against. And you could take that any way you want. I don't care. I'm just telling you the truth. You're not equipped to play this game because you're not of a high enough vibration and you are not under God's protection. Just not. You're just not. Because you went to some lower entity who, by the way, has had enough. So it's simple. And when you find out what the answer is, it's simple. When you find out it's simple, you're going to think, why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think that he just told me what the answer was? It's simple. And why didn't I think that there's a post-it stamp with Old Faithful on it? And why didn't I think that it's simple is Old Faithful, which you could write, there's your solve. It's simple. Old Faithful. And if you've been wise and found the blaze, look quickly down, is where you start, which is why it comes where it comes. Like you had to have found the blaze before you can start. If you started the journey without finding the blaze, the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You had to find the blaze to start. If you've been wise and found the blaze, look quickly down. You've been wise and found the blaze, look quickly down. So you've already found it before you started. That's why you tarry scant with marvel gaze. Once you've seen it, you know you've only got so long before you'll see it again. And if you're in that vicinity, tough titties, tough titties, ta-ta for now. So, ooh, abundance is on the way. So I know some people are not going to enjoy hearing that. So, just, just for you people that are still trying to put out bullcrap, thinking that it means anything. It doesn't. It doesn't. It really doesn't. And everything that I put out, what's that word? All those words. What's that? It begins with D and T. Oh, divine timing. It's divine timing. It's when it needs to come out. You people that think that I have things that I haven't said, you're right. There are things that I haven't said. You people that think there are things that I'm going to be doing and you want to know what they are, yep, there are things that I'm going to be doing. And you don't need to know what they are because they, although they may affect you, they don't involve you. So I've always told you the truth and I've given you all of this information for 5 years. This very same information. This very same information. It's simple. Correct solve. Blah blah. Sure for the one that did. All of that stuff. I gave it to you and told you, just like Forrest did, it's simple. It's simple. And when you find out how simple, you're going to say, why not think of that? Because it's simple. It's so simple that you need a correct solve, not a winning solve, a correct solve. And it is sure for the one that did. And if you don't have it nailed down, you see, all you people that say, oh, I've got warm water salt nailed down, flinging your arms around and blah. No, no, you haven't. You think you have. There is nothing, no evidence that says that you have it nailed down. And yet here, I have the word warm and the word nailed down. And they both of them, both mean Old Faithful. In the poem, in the poem, If you can have it nailed down, you can begin it where warm water's hot, or you have nothing. So I can start and end. I can begin and end it. If you look up what that means, begin and end it. Listen, because you arrive back where you started. You begin and end, Old Faithful, arriving back where you started at Old Faithful. You don't. You have your 9 clues and you disappear all over the place and say you have a solve. And yet he's telling you, Homer Brown, Grafton Tyler Brown, whatever his name, he's told you it's no place for the meek. Terry Scamp with Marvel Gaze. What the fuck do you think he's saying? It is no place for the meek. And don't hang around. Get in, get it, go. Like, the information's there. You're just making up information. I'm telling you, in facts, here's the truth. These are the words that are used in the poem that you were supposed to read. I don't know how many, 6, 7 words there of the 9 clues that say, "Oh, faithful, bold, bold, just, brave, all, here, good." Well, 6. There's probably some, but got on the others. But so hear me, O faithful, and listen, O faithful. If you are, O faithful, and in the wood, I give you title to the gold. So the truth is the truth, which is what it says, O faithful, is truthful, which is what I've been telling you for, I don't know, 5 years. Because if the try is sincere, if the try that you had for this solve was all faithful, happy days. Happy days. If the try is sincere, if your try is all faithful, happy days. If not, look in the mirror. You don't see a piece of yourself in this mirror, then perhaps you deserve another turn. So it's set in stone and it's confirmed and nailed down as Old Faithful. So please, everything that you're doing about talking about all this bullshit, about what it can be, possibly be, it's got to be this, it's got to be this. I know because I did this, and Forrest said this, and Forrest said that. Bullshit and F off. F off. The truth is the truth. Nothing you can do about it. Anything that you do that takes away from the truth will be judged. Remember, please stop this bullshit. I told you. Those that are not truthful will fail the test. You have to be truthful. All of this new information that's coming out now, Newsom, blah, 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 blah. All of this bullshit stuff that people are doing, all of it is coming out. It's coming out. And you've been asked to let everyone know, all these shady people, to come out with the truth, come out with themselves, or they will be judged and it will come out. I hear somebody's not going to go and do with mental stress. Who's that? What was it? What's that? I can't remember what it's called now. Glastonbury. Is it Glastonbury? Something anyway. But there are some people who are crying off doing their gigs because of mental stress. I wonder why. So these celebrities, you know who you are. You know who you are. They have to cancel. Can't do the films. They can't do their music. This bullshit because of what's going on in their private life. Those things are only going to get worse. And it's going to affect more and more people. The whole point, please listen. The whole point is less people as possible suffer. The fewer people suffering, that's what I want. The fewer people suffering. But if God calls judgment, and he has, calls judgment, and you don't turn to God before your domino falls, you're screwed. Which means you'll suffer. Which means everything that I want, all this, nobody suffers, no more BS, no more bullshit reality, nobody suffering, nobody, on the streets, none of this, child stuff, women stuff, man stuff, wars. I don't want none of that. I don't want any of that. But if you don't turn to God, if you don't admit that all those things that you did that were wrong, and you know they're wrong, you know the devil, you know everything that you did, you know the reason you did it. If you're not admitting to that, then you're going to be judged as harshly as you need to be judged, to the point of not being here. That's just the truth. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. Trigger warning. It's the truth. If it triggers, it triggers. I don't care. Hopefully you'll turn and go, oh, I need to sort my life out. So there are going to be people who are going to be on the streets because they're nasty, evil sons of bitches who don't give a crap about people or themselves. And they're going to be suffering. And I'm going to have to let them suffer because they don't listen. They don't listen. But at the end of all this, at the end of it all, there will be less people suffering. And the people that are suffering deserve to be suffering. That's how they're going to learn through the suffering. Now, you can learn, excuse me, confirmation. You can learn before you get to that point of suffering, or you can learn at that point of suffering. That's up to you. And I won't care. I won't care because I've done my bit. I've done the bit that I'm not supposed to do. I'm supposed to move in silence and let you all wonder and worry and fret and, bury yourself in the ground with the not knowing that what you're doing is screwing yourself over. That's not how I work. Just not how I work. I am not purposely trying to screw anyone over. I'm purposely trying to have nobody screwed over. No one. I want those that are getting screwed over to be stop getting screwed over. And I want those that are doing the screwing over to stop screwing people over, including themselves. Otherwise, these people that are being screwed over are going to be happy as Larry, whoever Larry is. They're going to be happy as Larry, and you're the ones that are going to be screwed over. which means there's still going to be people that are screwed over. And whilst I may be able to, or we may be able to, whatever it is, help these people that are being screwed over, it still means that people are going to get screwed over. But helping these people, I can't help those that get screwed over now. So that was the tell the truth now. Now's the time to tell the truth. Now's the time to admit everything that you did, to bring out the information, to confess your sins, whatever it is, however you want to believe it, however you want to say it, and do the right thing. Because once you're judged, once you're on the streets, once you have nothing to look forward to, I can't help you because that's the judgment. That's the lesson that you have to learn. These people that have been screwed over have learned their lessons. They've gone within, they've found God, they've done all those things they're supposed to do. And he's made sure that he looked after them. And he's making sure that he's looking after you, but in a different way. So, in all of this, I'm only telling you the truth. This is simple. Literally, literally simple. It literally is. Doesn't get any simpler. Here's the answer. It's simple. That's the answer. It's simple. Done. You need a correct solve. Done. Sure for the one that did. Done. The try is sincere. Done. It's all the same stuff. It's all the same stuff. Set in concrete. Done. Somebody is obsessed. Done. Someone is close. Done. Warm. Done. Nailed down. Done. Everything, not everything. What Forrest was saying was, here's the answer. Here's the answer. Here's the answer to this poem. So hear me all. So hear me, O faithful, and listen good. And listen, O faithful. So why is it that I must go and leave my dreadful all to sleep? The answers I already know. I've done it hard and now I'm weak. So hear me all and listen good. Your effort will be worth the old faithful. So hear me, old faithful, and listen, old faithful. Your effort will be worth the old faithful. If you are old faithful and in the wood, if that's what wood means, do you see how that works? Literally, I looked up all the words in that poem. And then in those last stanzas, he says to you, "O faithful, O faithful, O faithful, five, O faithfuls. So hear me, O faithful, and listen, O faithful. Your effort will be worth the old faithful, O faithful. If you are old faithful, now I said he could have said, if you are confident and contact Forrest, because that's how it could read. If you're confident, contact Forrest. I'll give you ownership of the deeds. And it could well read that. Hence, you have to look up all the words because they have to mean so many different things in order to say so many different things. And whether Forrest knew it or not, or whether he just had spirits guiding him through whatever it is he needed to do, I don't know. And I don't care. All I care about is there is a truth. There is a truth. And it's simple. And when you know what that truth is, that is simple, that is all faithful. It's so simple. And why didn't you think of it? Because the correct soul is what you needed. And being sure is what you needed. And if the try was sincere, is what you needed. And best revenge is what you needed. And it's in a safe place is what you needed. And not everything. And those things that Forrest said, which were just old faithful, old faithful, old faithful, old faithful, old faithful, to the point that they should have buried Skippy upright. So, what does that mean? What does that mean? How Old Faithful is a whole? I think whole was here as well. I can't remember. Yeah, it was WHOLL. So, how Old Faithful is a Old Faithful? How deep, which is Old Faithful, is a hole, which is Old Faithful? That's how it is. How deep is a hole? How Old Faithful is Old Faithful? Or how Old Faithful is a hole? And it's a hole as in all of it, not a hole as in a hole. So Old Faithful is the whole, the everything. So that was long enough, but that's what I do. I'm spiritual, not religious. He's not Old Faithful. Don't trust anyone, not even me, he says. Well, that doesn't make you Old Faithful then, does it? Burning into my mind. Old Faithful men. Two can keep a secret if one of them is Old Faithful. Did the Old Faithful water affect the patina? If you are Old Faithful and in the wood, begin it where Old Faithful, or begin and end it where Old Faithful. Red Hut, patriotic, Old Faithful, Old Faithful, right to it, or right Old Faithful to it. Whole, certain, truthful, that's me, patient. Why patient? Well, now you know. I left my heart, the greatest gift. Someone is close. Someone is Old Faithful. Trusted, Prince Valiant. Correct. Inspirited. That's how it works. When you get inspired, you get inspirited. Spirit tells you. Precise is Old Faithful. Didn't know which way was Old Faithful. It's in a Old Faithful place. I'm ready, steady, go man go. I got a girl that I love so, and I'm ready. Ready, 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 ready. I'm ready, 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 ready. I'm ready, ready, ready to rock and roll. Excuse me. Oh, I don't know where that came from. That must have come all the way up from Bedford. Pure. I think that's it. I think that's it. I don't want to do any more itching. I thought there was something around here, but it's not. The grim partial filled. No, no. I thought there was something here. Bagged. Bagged. all in. All in. There it is. So hear me, O faithful, and listen good. Hmm. Hear me all and listen, O faithful. Hear me, O faithful, and listen good. Hmm. I'm thinking as much as any man can, O faithful, and out was up here, wasn't it? We're just saying out. Oh well, gone past it, so it don't matter. But it was here. There it is. There it is. There it is. As much as any man can even out, he says. So as much as any man can, Old Faithful. Pat is Old Faithful. Oh, a necessary evil. By the book, Old Faithful. Won't take you there. By the numbers. Those scrapbook numbers. I'm wishing on a star. Big. Married. Profound. Dying. Then I got cancer and I was dying. I was all fearful. The story is real. The treasure is real. The story is all faithful. The treasure is all faithful. Kiss me, Hardy. Alert, alert. Mean Gaga. Bonsai. Full of beans. All in. Forrest went all in and they got the vacuum cleaner. Went to Old Faithful and they got a vacuum cleaner. Right straight to it. Just tip chest and go in peace. Can do. Forrest can do. Forrest says he can do it, then he can do it. I don't know if that was in my first few my first few videos. I said Forrest was a can do man. He was an old faithful man. So you may not want to believe game of poker, fate deals you five cards, four cards and a joker. You may not want to think that what I'm saying is 100%, but as you saw, it says 100%. 100%, lad. It says 100%. So 100, 100%. Best revenge is me wearing the bracelet. Timely, divine timing. In love. Messianic, 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 messianic. Blazing on the level playing field. Oh, faithful with confidence. Oh, biddable. Ripe, ripe, ripe. Where's my 100%? Oh, I don't know. It's gone. It's not very good, is it? Fancy that going. Need you 100. Need you 100%. Ah, the old pirate. The old swashbuckling. Goodness gracious, great bowls of fire. No, your effort will be worth the old faithful. If you just went to Old Faithful, it would be worth it. Spartans! We must hold this ground. Because Billy, don't be a hero. Don't be a fool with your life. Apparently, you might need some noble blood. Continuous, contiguous, chronological. I don't know where 100% gone, but it's gone. Flat tire. Two could keep a secret if one of those secrets is, oh, faithful. Blankety blank, blankety blank, blankety blank, blankety blank. Death or glory. No retreat, no surrender. Baby, everything is all right. Uptight at the sight. A sticky. Oh, look. Look what's in the chest. A sticky. No bracelet, though, because Forrest has got that. But there is a sticky. There is an old faithful. A hard-headed woman, a soft-hearted man. Been making trouble ever since the world began. Oh, yeah. Ever since the world began. Granny, granny. Oh, come on, son. What are you doing, lad? Hey up, hey up. Ah, must be a boxer. The brittle truth. The old faithful truth. You gotta laugh. An old faithful evil. I don't know where my 100%'s gone. Rolling with the punches on the nose. Roll me over in the car, the never ending Excuse me. Must be time for my bed. I just want to find the 100%. Oh no, I've gone past it. That's disgusting. Dimensional, compact. Well, I'm not going to do it again. I hope you saw the 100% because I didn't. Hot-blooded. Well, I was sure there was 100%. 100. Correct. Correct. Should be there somewhere, shouldn't it? If it's correct. If it's correct, it should be 100. I don't know. I don't know, but I've been told Forrest Fenn done hit some gold. Don't care. I don't know where it is. I only know it were there. It were there. And now it don't be there. Need you 100. Need you 100%. Don't know. Tenacious. I was not short of tenacity. Metal and resolve. Both of them here. Metal and resolve. Passionate. Shared in my passion. Oh, that's it. That's it. Faithful. How does it sound?
Old, old faithful.
Old faithful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if you heard that or not, but it is very nice. So, must have driven to the first clue. Ernest. Ernie drove the fastest milk cart in the West. So, it's true. It's true. True. It's true. That's all I can say. It's true. So, I have to stop the share and then I can do the do. Ha! Who's that bloke? It's me! It's me! It's me! That's Peter Pan stuff. So, once again, I have given you the truth. And once again, it's probably peed you off, wound you up, made you mad, etc., 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 etc. That's my Yul Brynner. Getting there. That's my Yul Brynner. So, happy days. None of this has been to wind people up, piss people off, whatever. That's, That's come from you. It hasn't come from me. I've just tried to tell you the truth and made you aware that the truth is the truth and the truth is out there. Da-ding, da-ding. X-Files music that I can't do, but doodly-doo, should have a soundboard, shouldn't I? But yeah, it's about just here's the truth. Like it or lump it, doesn't matter. Don't care. Not here for likes, not here for friends, not here to, judge you or be judged. Just here to give the truth, and you can do whatever you want with it. If you don't believe it, you don't believe it. I don't care. I know what the truth is. I can see it. It's there in blue and white, and it's simple. And if you'd have just done that, like, what? It's simple. That's it. That's the answer. You just, excuse me. You just told me the answer is simple, and that's it. That's it. Like nothing else to it. You just told me the answer, and that's it. And now all I have to do is work out the rest of the poem with the answer that you've just given me, which is simple. Wow. Although he did say, I wish I'd never said the word yes. Yeah, unfortunately, that's how it goes. So he ended up with begging due to tenacity. What happens now? So someone, don't know who they are, has not been very honest in all of this and manipulated others into not being very honest in this without telling them the whole truth. And for all of this, people had some fun at the expense of, others. And some people took that too far, and people are not here anymore because of it. And that needs balancing out. So I'm pretty much talking about the chase, but in with that, I want those people that are involved, you know, the higher ups that don't care about the lower downs, that your domino is falling, all of you. Your dominoes still falling. And none of those, nothing will stop until they've all fallen. And whilst you think it's funny, and whilst you don't care that these people beneath you are beneath you, and you just get rid of them because they're in the way, this fall, listen, I'm not talking about a time of the year. This fall that you're going through, you're going to go past those people that you don't care about. See how that works. They're going to be the people that you want to help you. How you treat them will be what they remember and will decide how they treat you. So I suggest the person that comes in saying that he's going to, or she's going to get rid of all of you in a certain way because you haven't kept your side of the bargain and give them the money that they were expecting. And you think it's funny to watch them kick off and be that upset. Just remember, because you are behaving that way and you are going to be judged, you may be in a worse position than them. And they may be the ones that are laughing. So Think first. Think first before you upset anyone and think that you have more power than anyone else. And remember, if you have to go to court, be nice to the person. If you want back in, you may need their favor. So, all I've done is told you the truth, and I'm still telling you the truth. Before you think about screwing someone over through the judicial system, stealing what isn't yours, bribing people, intimidating people, making witnesses give false statements, all of that stuff. Before you start doing those things ever again, remember how this pans out. Remember, I'm only telling you the truth. It's already done. It's already dusted. All those things that you did wrong have been found out. You're screwed. Simple as that. How you behave is how you will be judged. It's not that you get karma that is your issue. It's how you respond to that karma that is your issue. Because if you fight it, it becomes worse. Because you're fighting yourself. The person that needs to heal from all of this is the individual. And if they are fighting the truth, then they're going to have a hard time getting their lives back on track because everything that they do is against themselves. This is where the self-love comes in. Find out the sort of person you are, the sort of things that you don't need in your life, the sort of things that can help you ascend. Because if you hold on to them, family, friends, work colleagues, whatever, if you live in a situation that keeps you in the shit, that's where you're going to stay. So, again, the truth. You may or may not like it. I don't care. You know, I've got no reason to worry about telling you the truth. It's what it is. If you're a half decent person, you'll accept the truth for what it is and act in a way according to that truth. And then if you're not a very nice person, you'll be angry about it, want to change it. It won't change it, but you won't do the right thing. I don't care. It still is the truth. That's just it. It still is the truth. However you react, doesn't matter. It's still the truth. If you like, what I've said, it's the truth. If you don't like what I've said, it's the truth. Makes no difference. I'm not going to be bothered one way or the other. If people like it, aren't bothered. If people don't like it, aren't bothered. It is the truth. That's it. It is the truth. And it's meant to be said. And more truth will come out. And those people who are afraid that it's going to come out, then bring it out yourself. Don't wait for me to say it or someone else to say it. Listen, 144,000 people, if they're speaking to the spirits, they're going to tell them who you are, what you did, when you did it, names, addresses, phone numbers, blah, blah, blah. or how to get that information. There's nothing, there's nothing that isn't seen or heard. Nothing. As you know, there are many people who can, bear witness to that. Like, oh, okay, now what's he doing? Reading my mind. Ooh, whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how it is, only that it is. Only that it is. That's all that matters. That it is. It happens. And the sooner you accept that for being a part of the game that you're in now, the sooner your life becomes a little bit better. And the longer you leave it where you choose to accept it, the worse for you it's going to be. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like I've got a. I was going to ask Trusted, but you can't see it. Trusted will probably know. It's like I've got a mark on my head, almost a blaze, with a ticket. It's like, I don't know where that's come from. Haven't noticed it before. Maybe I've been marked. Maybe it's there somewhere. Yep, there it is. Don't know what that is. It's weird to see it there. There's there and there. Ooh. So maybe that's my name. Maybe that's who I am. If not for my name, I would have nothing. So, just to finish off, seriously, my name, Mario, Mars, the warrior, God, Mars. Mary, the mother who told people to give us the information before 1960, and you didn't. So, my name is the warrior and the lady. One will go to war, and the other wants peace. And in order to have peace, one will go to war. And my second name, Marturano, is the martyr. Now you look up your fucking scriptures and you work out what possible outcomes can come from a person with my name. What sort of meaning would that be? Bearing in mind, there were two gods in heaven. The mirror, which I told you, I am, I am, I am. No, I'm not telling you that I'm fucking God. I don't have to be. I just have to know a man that can. That's all I need. But the bull that I have been told, I know is bull. And from that bull, I have told you the truth. How you accept that is up to you. But there is a deeper truth about the thrill of the chase, about the job interview, and God's chosen this divine treasure hunt, hidden in plain sight treasure. Yes, the thrill of the chase will be remembered, never forgotten. Because the thrill of the chase could potentially be the start of the new. Earth. Now, I don't know. I don't know for sure. It was supposed to happen like this. Absolutely supposed to happen like this. But could it have happened in a better, more peaceful, more spiritual way? I don't want any more BS. I have asked. There is no more BS. I don't want any more. I'm a very, 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 very tolerant person. But even I have my limits. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt the ones I love. Period. And by that I mean stop trying. Because now it is the intent that is the issue after being told. It doesn't matter if people are throwing cotton wool balls at you. They don't hurt. It's not a problem, but it is very annoying. Very annoying. And whilst I know that what you're doing is not going to hurt anyone, it is very annoying. Not that I'm angry with it, just that I don't want to have to think about it in the sense that you get deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. There's only one end. When you keep doing those things, there's only one end. There's just one end. And it's crazy to think it's not that I would do this. Don't even want to talk about it. But if it is that you're just going to keep doing it until you're not here with us anymore, then it'd be just as easy to do that anyway. Like to ask God to say, look, all of these people that won't give up, that won't stop, just get rid of them all. Turn them into salt like you did, Lot's wife or whatever. Do something like that. Just get rid of them that way. Make it that easy. Just do those things because they won't stop. And if they're gonna burn themselves away, then just do that and stop it now. Don't let other people have it that they're still doing whatever they're doing. Just stop it. And it's crazy to think that you have to think like that. These people aren't going to stop. And I know why, because they think that, they want their life back, but they would have got their life back already if they'd already stopped and did the right things, follow the right processes. They would have already got their life back. And then say, oh, well, I've got nothing left to lose. Yes, yes, you have. The more you do, the more you got to lose. Excuse me, confirmation. The more you do, the more there is to lose. And you're not just losing it for you, you're losing it for your own family, for your future generations. That's who you're doing it for. And you don't care about that. You don't care about that. But that's what you're doing. And they'll surely care about it. So, ciao for now. I appreciate you watching. I know, sometimes you don't want to hear what I say and you don't believe what I say and whatever, however, doesn't matter. But it is the truth. I find it very simple. I find it very easy. I don't know why people, I do know why, but, you know. at some point you have to go, well, hang on, this has gone too far and it's pointless now because, you know, we know nothing's going to come of it other than what's going to come of it, and we're just going to end up, I don't know, in prison or worse, or better, depend. If you're homeless, you probably, want to go into a prison or a mental institution or however you end up, whatever you sent out will, find you. That's just the way that it is. Um, no more warnings. It's all done and dusted. If you're not telling the truth, you don't pass the test. If you don't pass the test, it's a fail. Ciao for now. Take care. Uh, don't know how to say it. Truly thank you for all that you're doing, all that you're doing, all that you have done, for the persevering, for the soul searching, and going to those places, those physical places, and finding out all those issues that have come up. That's for someone important. And then for someone else who is important, I'm aware you're awake. I'm aware that, the soul searching is beginning, etc., etc. Um, and I wish you all the best in that. Uh, person, thinking that I owe them something, I don't owe you nothing. Past life, etc., etc., etc. I don't owe you anything. You had a commitment, you were lied to or tricked or whatever, and you chose something else, became someone else, and I don't want anything to do with that. Just the way that it is. I don't want anything to do with that. So you want to know if there's a chance? No, there is no chance. I have a different life and a different future. What? It's not, I don't hate you. I don't care. At the back of all of it, you just want the money. You just want money. That's it. No, I don't want anything like that. You're still part of all of it. You still want another plan. You still want to do whatever it is, however it is. For those people doing those contracts where death is part of the equation, what are you doing? What? No, that ain't gonna happen. I don't even know if that's legal, is it? Like you're committing a crime, surely. Um, well, no, but what you're basically doing is saying, on your death, I can have all of this, this, and this, and this, and this, and what's to stop you? What's to stop you? That's crazy. So no, that's for someone or some people specific, along with, the music artists and the couple and the celebrities and the billionaires and whatever else. It all it all ends. The repercussion, how it ends, is how you behave. That's all I can say. The, we're coming to the end of the script. We start the new film, the new game, the new life, whatever it is, however you want to talk about it. And you're either in the new film or you're not, depending on what you've done. I'm aware that there's people out there that still want to come in, even though they're not um, truly a good person. I'm told to allow that, but you're going to wish that I didn't allow it because it's already known what your plans are. But, each to their own. You're going to do it. That's just the way that it is. So I'll see you again. Thanks again for watching. Ciao for now.